This is breaking news. I'm Shannon Bream at Fox News World Headquarters in New York. President George H.W. Bush has died. He was 94, the oldest president in history. Bush 41 spent the summer at his home in Kennebunkport, Maine, which he loved so much. He talked about how happy he was to be there, but returned in October to Texas, where his spokesman had said the president was looking forward to some, quote, proper Tex-Mex. A day after the funeral of his wife, Barbara Bush, in April, the former president checked into a hospital in Houston with an infection. He did go home a couple of weeks later. He's had trouble all along. Bush 41 had a form of Parkinson's disease. Doctors had also treated him for pneumonia and some other infections in recent years. George Herbert Walker Bush was born on June 12, 1924, in Milton, Massachusetts, just south of Boston. He was a decorated U.S. Navy pilot who flew torpedo bombers and survived being shot down during World War II. He met Barbara Pierce at a Christmas dance when they were just teenagers. They got married in 1945 when he was home on leave from the war. He later graduated from Yale University, and then with Barbara, they moved to Texas to work in the oil business, and that is where he eventually got into politics. He became a congressman and ran for president in 1980. He lost the Republican nomination to Ronald Reagan, but became his vice president, and finally, 8 years later, took the oath of office himself as commander-in-chief. On his watch, a lot of foreign policy got done. The Berlin Wall came down, the Soviet Union collapsed. When Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, President Bush led an international coalition that defeated the Iraqi forces. He also started the Points of Light Foundation to promote community service. After leaving the White House, former First Lady Barbara Bush started her own charity to help more people learn to read. She was quite an advocate for literacy and was tireless about it. They were married 73 years, longer than any other first couple in U.S. history. They had 6 children, including a daughter who died of leukemia when she was just 3. They've been very open and talked about how difficult a time that was for them. Their eldest son, of course, George W. Bush, became the 43rd president of the United States. They had 17 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. After Barbara Bush died, her husband said she would want life to go on. He said at the time, quote, "So cross the Bushes off your worry list." Well, now they are together again.